Well, Josh Glenn, the defending champion, such a great athlete, great scrambler as we've seen. He has the whole package. America's first national champion last year, coached by Mark Cody, doing a nice job out of American University.
Cody's doing a great job out there. Glenn is a two-time All-American, of course, a defending champ, but so is Michalak. He is a two-time All-American, so these are seasoned athletes out there.
Well, 2 years ago, Michalak was the #1 seed as a sophomore. He had a great season, just hasn't quite accomplished back to that level, but here he is in the semifinals.
And a two-point takedown for Joshua Glenn.
Glenn gets out to a quick start. That's hard to overcome. Man of this talent, and when he's on top, he can cradle you from anywhere.
He likes the outside cradle, crossface. And he's also great at this crab ride. He can tilt you from here.
Michalak and Glenn haven't met this year.
And nearly got him, and here he might get it.
Is he indicating, Jim Ramirez, the official, indicating the...
Well, he got a 1 count that I saw horizontal.
Glenn really going after it. He loves the top position. He's good in every position, but really proficient on the top, like as you said, scoring back points.
Saw him win his state title in New York with a bar arm. Of course, Michalak, a two-time state champion out of Michigan in his own right. But what I loved about Glenn when I first saw him, he liked to turn people. Brutal with a bar arm.
Already riding time built up by Josh Glenn in this first period. Quick takedown and minute 8 riding time. Michalak needs to get that motor running so that he is not worn down with over 2 minutes of riding time. That's not where he wants to be.
Michalak trying to channel his parents. His mom played field hockey, basketball, track and field. She's a Hall of Fame member at Central Michigan. His dad was a thrower on the Central Michigan track team.
Well, Josh Glenn there was trying to put the cradle on. Michalak felt it coming and was able to keep him from locking it up. And before Josh Glenn got in too much trouble, he bailed out and gave the 1-point escape. So Michalak back in it. Good job from underneath.
Yeah, he avoided a dagger there. I thought Glenn was going to get that cradle.
Glenn, by the way, did build up a minute 18 of riding time before the escape. There's a shot by Michalak, and he's got the 2.
He got down. He got the criteria. Glenn landed.
And the escape to tie to 3.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
30 seconds left in the period. He gets a takedown, gives up the escape, but he gains ground. That's what he wants to do, is take ground right here, and he has. And instead of a 2-0 lead with a whole lot of riding time, it's 3-3 and just a little over a minute for Josh Glenn. Big difference between the way it looked like it was going to go.
No question there for a while. I mean, Glenn almost had that cradle. Looked like he was going to get some pack points from that. Michalak has been able to escape, get a takedown, and here we are tied at 3 going into the second period.
A little swing of the momentum right here, and Michalak's starting to believe in himself. Not that he didn't. He's just saying, okay, this match is starting to go my way. I'm going down. I'm going to put the pressure on. I'm going to come out and get another escape, score some more.
And it happened in the closing seconds again of the period, late in the period. Glenn's in trouble here.
There's just a change of attitude right here. Michalak really going after Glenn.
Got the leg split. He could put Glenn on his back, but Glenn does a good job to fight out.
There's the escape. Make it 5-4. Plus, Glenn was able to hang on to his riding time, which is at 1:03. But I agree with what you're saying, guys. Michalak has kind of grabbed the momentum in this match.
Well, there's no doubt. I mean, he has come on with the reversal. He's gotten the escapes when he needed, and now the riding time's manageable. I mean, he says, hey, I'm going to take him down again, wipe out the riding time. This match is mine. That's how he's feeling right now. Josh Glenn's a little doubt in his head right now. Maybe not much, but just a little bit.
I can't agree with you more. There's subtle things that go on in a match that change the complexion, and that takedown in the late first period seems to have done the trick for Wynn Michalak.
In the first 30 seconds of this match, guys, it really looked like it was going to be Joshua Glenn, and he was going to dominate, but Michalak all of a sudden has come back and really thrown a lot of doubt into this, and Michalak with all the momentum right now.
Well, there's plenty of time left.
Sure.
But Michalak is in the lead despite Glenn having the riding time. And he has an opportunity here to deny Glenn another finals.
As they get ready for the third period, a peek in on the other. Davis, he is dominating Davis-Herbst 5-0. And they're down to a minute and a half left over there.
Davis is wrestling as well as any wrestler in this tournament in the last 3 weeks. He had a great Big Ten championship, and he smells the finals. He wants to get after it. These two have not met this year, even though they're from the Big Ten. They did not meet in the dual meet, and they did not meet in the Big Ten championships. But Phil Davis has got it going on. He's got the skills and the body to back it up. He's doing the job.
All right, meanwhile, back over to our feature match with Michalak and Glenn. Glenn, the top seed. Michalak hanging on to a 5-4 lead right now, and the riding time has been erased.
Well, Glenn needs an escape here desperately to tie the match. There is no riding time.
Now to give the escape. It's 5-5. It's all tied up with a minute and a half left. I mean, just look at the way Michalak's walking back to the center right there. He says, this is great, but look at the shot by Glenn. That's just pure talent at work. Good job by Michalak.
Yeah, he pulled that counter out. It looked as though Glenn was going to score, but he reached down, hooked the ankle, and did the scrambled legs.
Those are the storms you have to weather right here. Michalak doing a great job coming back from, as Dave, you said, I mean, it just looked like Josh Glenn was going to run away with this. He was going to tilt. He was going to have an 8-point lead before the end of the first period, but instead Michalak hangs in there and really has brought this to an even match.
Meanwhile, Davis just won over the other semifinal, a shutout of Davis-Herbst 6-0. So we'll focus now on Glenn and Michalak.
Penn State getting their second finals. Bubba Jenkins at 49, and now Phil Davis.
34 seconds remaining. Tied at 5. Riding time not a factor.
And again, there's no real issue here that you have to force the takedown with 20 seconds left. There's a minute sudden victory. Don't take a bad shot.
No, don't take a bad shot, but look for the opening that is best for your shot. And this is what you train for. We talk about no off season. You're training in this situation. What's my go-to move? What's my go-to move? And right now,
that's a bad shot.
That was not his go-to move. And Michalak says, can I get around and hook this leg and get two? All he's got to do is hook up the, he's got the two. He gets it before out. He wins.
He met the criteria, scooped the leg, man flat on his stomach. And Wynn Michalak does it.
And Josh Glenn, Jeff, he did just what you said not to do. Take a shot that wasn't a good one. He took a bad shot, and Michalak made him pay. Let's take a look at it again with under 20 seconds to go.
And there's the shot, and look where he is. He's on his stomach. Now he does the next best thing. I've got to hang on, and he does a good job of it. But Michalak works his arms to the one side so he can lift that knee up. And now he's going to start to work on hooking the ankle. And there he gets it. Man's flat, 3 points down, takedown.